a little bit about COVID-19 safety protocols in light of all the folks that are going to be traveling to the Tampa Bay area to, of course, partake in the NFL festivities.
Tampa Bay, what an exciting day for us here in this incredible region. And I am so excited. You know, we've been planning, this is our 5th Super Bowl here in Tampa Bay, and nobody does things like we do here in Tampa Bay. And clearly we were faced with some obstacles with COVID-19, with civil unrest, with other issues through 2020. Had some economic challenges, so a number of issues that we had to face on top of the planning, year-long planning that goes into a Super Bowl. But just like we do everything else here in Tampa Bay, we do it as a region, and we do it big, and we do it well. So the two things that I have said from the beginning was that were definitive. One, we would have a Super Bowl. We weren't real sure what that would look like with COVID and the attendance availability, but we would have a Super Bowl. And number two was that Tampa Bay Buccaneers were going to be in that Super Bowl. So it is so wonderful to watch that game last night and see that come to fruition. Not only will we be the first team in NFL history to host the Super Bowl in our own backyard, we will be the first team to hoist that Lombardi trophy in our own backyard as well. Another prediction I made in the very beginning is that we were going to have to make a bigger trophy case, and that is the truth now. We've brought home the Stanley Cup with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Our Tampa Bay Rays were just a half an inch away from the World Series, and they are champions as well. Rowdies brought home the soccer championship, and now the Bucs are going to finish it off with the ultimate, the Lombardi Trophy for winning the Super Bowl. So quite often when people look at the Tampa Bay area, they don't really realize that there are 3 cities that encompass that. And to a degree, the 3 of us have sort of lost our identity as the city of Clearwater, the city of St. Pete, and the city of Tampa. We are the Tampa Bay region. And we all embrace that, because you think about the 3 cities and what we can offer together. We have some of the world's most beautiful beaches in Clearwater and St. Petersburg, hip downtown in St. Pete, so many wonderful amenities in Clearwater, and then all we have to offer here in the city of Tampa. So an exciting day for us to all come together and show everything that we're going to bring to this Super Bowl as a region. So it's exciting for me to have my friends here today, Mayor Rick Kreisman from the city of St. Petersburg, Mayor Frank Hibbard from the city of Clearwater, and then we have my good friend, Santiago Carrata from the Visitors Association, and then the man who has been doing it all, Rob Higgins. He's the one who has pushed to have all of the sports events come here, but specifically worked long and hard on this Super Bowl, not only to get it here, but to make sure that it will be remembered as the best Super Bowl in history, even without the most difficult conditions that we've seen. So we are, again, making sure that we show a great time to all the individuals that are coming to visit, but making sure that it is a safe event, that the safety and well-being of our visitors is number one, and we're going to do everything in our power to ensure that they are safe. Now, we have passed out in the city of Tampa more masks than we have residents here. So there is a level of personal responsibility. We're going to continue to sing that song of everyone wearing masks and ensuring that they are separating 6 foot whenever possible, and also taking the simple hygiene steps to make sure that they all stay safe and healthy, because we want everyone to come here healthy and to go back home healthy. The only people we want leaving disappointed are the Kansas City Chiefs, because we are going to win the Super Bowl. So we also are very fortunate to be able to recognize our heroes. We have a lot of heroes you see behind us here from the first responders. We are going to have our Marine Patrol out. We're going to have our bike squads out. We're going to have our mounted patrol. We're going to have eyes in the sky. We're going to have our canine units out. We're going to have our paramedics, firefighters, everyone coming together to ensure that, again, this is a very, very safe event for everyone who is visiting. And that is the safety, again, and well-being is our top priority. We are also very excited about the 55 Forever legacy. And I know that Rob is going to speak about that, but the NFL always leaves behind a legacy project. And this year it is going to embrace and lift up small businesses, focus on early education, focus on our environment and social justice as well. So we're very thankful to the NFL for leaving behind that 55 Forever legacy. So very, very excited about that. Now, before I bring up Mayor Rick Kreisman, I also want to recognize we have City Councilman Joe Citro here from the City of Tampa, and we also have County Commissioner Gwen Myers here as well. This is a collaborative effort from the local, city, county, to the state, to the feds as well. Everyone has to work together collaboratively to make this the best Super Bowl in history. So let me bring up here now St. Pete's favorite mayor and my good friend Rick Kreisman.
Well, thank you, Mayor Castor, and thank you for being such a gracious host to all of us. Good morning, everyone. What an exciting time it is here in the Tampa Bay region. So, as I always love to say, on behalf of the 270,000 residents of St. Petersburg, we are so excited. We are so excited that our region is once again getting to host a Super Bowl. And our excitement got turned up a whole lot yesterday as we watched our Buccaneers win the game, and knowing that they're going to be coming home to make history, really, and being the first team in NFL history, home team, to play in its home stadium and win in its home stadium. So what an amazing time. I think my message that I want to just convey to everyone is come visit us. Come visit us for this game. Spend an entire week here, or 2 weeks for that matter here. Come on down right away. First and foremost, you're going to be coming to an area that takes COVID safety and dealing with this pandemic seriously. All of us in Pinellas County and Hillsborough County, the cities of Clearwater, St. Petersburg, and Tampa, we take it seriously. And so you can feel comfortable coming here and knowing that you're going to be able to come into an environment that is safe. But you're also going to be able to come and do a lot of things in addition to watching an amazing football game and experiencing everything that a Super Bowl has to offer. You've got a region that has a lot to offer. 3 great cities. I'm sure Mayor Hibberd will tell you a little bit about some of the best beaches that they have in Clearwater in the world, everything that Tampa has to offer. And of course in St. Petersburg we've got amazing museums, 11 including the Dali, the Museum of Fine Arts, and as USA Today just recently announced, the second best new recently opened experience, which is the St. Pete Pier. So come on down, experience everything that this Tampa Bay region has to offer. You will amaze yourself by what we've got here. You'll fall in love, and actually you'll probably end up moving here, which we'd love to see too. But I thank you all so much. We're super excited for this Super Bowl, and go Bucs.
Thank you, Rick. And now we're going to bring up Mayor Frank Hibberd from Clearwater.
Thank you, Mayor. I don't know about any of you, but did you sleep last night? The adrenaline was still running pretty high. Well, Cinderella is a fairy tale. The Bucs being in the Super Bowl in Tampa is not. So we look forward to them making history. As Mayor Castor and Mayor Kreisman said, you could arrive here today and you will not see everything that the Tampa Bay region has to offer. From our white sugar sand beaches in Clearwater that literally are world-class year in and year out, to the Dali in St. Pete, Riverwalk in Tampa and Channelside, we have a great quality of life, and we are now on a global stage. This isn't national, this is a global stage, and we're ready to be on that stage. We want to show people that Tampa Bay is a great place to work, live and play. And if we can attract businesses here, all the better. I hope all of our residents are going to make all of our guests feel at home and feel safe as they're here. Mayor Castor, I want to offer stone crab if you want for the bet with Kansas City. I don't think we're going to be eating, I think we'll be eating barbecues, so we don't have to send those stone crabs up to Kansas. But I do want to say one other thing, which may not be as happy a topic. But with the Super Bowl, there is one other thing that comes with it. And that, sadly, is human trafficking. And I want to thank all of our officers and our chiefs and our sheriffs, because they have been preparing for this. And if you see something, say something, because human trafficking is a tragedy, and that is not something that we want here in the Tampa Bay area. I want to thank both of the CVBs for working together, the cities, not only St. Pete, Clearwater, and Tampa, but all the cities in the region and the counties. So God bless you all, and let's bring that trophy home. Woo!
All right, and now we're going to bring up my good friend, Santiago Carrata from Visit Tampa Bay. Come on up, Santiago.
Thank you, Mayor. How difficult is it to follow the three greatest mayors in the United States of America? I like to say it's the right place at the right time. Why would I say such a thing? Well, if we were in any other part of the country, we might not be able to gather outside like we're gathering here. Right place because from the state level to the local level, our city, our counties, they've all put safety, wealth, and health care as a priority. So we are more than prepared to host a Super Bowl under the safest conditions. Secondly, we have an incredible team. It takes a team effort to put on a Super Bowl. We all gather to celebrate, but all the work that goes on behind the scenes, our great Sports Commissioner Rob Higgins, my very, very good friend Steve Hayes, the President and CEO of Visit Tampa Bay, Linda Redmond with the Downtown Partnership, our county, our cities, our law enforcement officials, the hospitality industry. It takes a team effort, as my very good friend Rob Higgins likes to say, Team Tampa Bay. And the right time. I can't tell you of one other city in the United States that if they could, wouldn't change places with us in a heartbeat. The media exposure and economic impact that we will see with a Super Bowl, if we had no Super Bowl, is important. I like to say that the Super Bowl is a 3 or 4 hour commercial for our home because that exposure is priceless. And we've heard that someone looking on this paradise, maybe somewhere in Omaha or in Kansas City, would say, you know what, I need to visit Tampa Bay and maybe move there because these winters are horrific. So again, thank you all for your support. The media is always so supportive of every big event we put out here in the Tampa Bay region, and Team Tampa Bay is what makes it work. I don't know, Steve, did you want to add anything, my good friend Steve?
Thank you, Santiago, and it is a pleasure to be here as part of this team. And, you know, the group of folks that are all behind it, from the leadership you see in our municipalities, to Sports Commission, to my good friend Santiago, and what we do to help drive business to our community year-round. You know, when Santiago mentioned a 3 or 4 hour TV commercial, let's just say it's a 2-week commercial, because there are folks already coming in that are showing what our communities are like. And look at it today. We know what's happening in the Midwest right now. It's called blizzard. It's snow. It's cold. And when we talk about visitation, I know we're talking about the Kansas City fans that are going to come in to watch their team, but I think it's a rally cry for all the Tampa Bay fans that don't live here to come home and watch their team play and come visit and be part of this experience, because it is an experience. It's more than just the game itself. It's the ambiance that you find in our communities. Whether you're out in Clearwater Beach, or whether you're in downtown St. Pete, unique communities throughout Pinellas County. it is the ambiance that we have here, and that's what gives us this great exposure that is beyond, the TV time that we see during the game, but it's during that time period, but it's all the stories that we're going to see. So we look forward to welcoming guests in our communities to a safe, fun, exciting, non-winter event here in Tampa Bay. Thank you.
Amen. All right. Thank you, Steve. Steve and I have been friends for a long time, though I refer to him as Stevie, but we are so grateful to have him back in the Tampa Bay area. So it is definitely our win, without a doubt. Now, I'd also like to bring somebody up for just a few words that is part of that partnership and that collaboration. And that's Linda Raymond, who heads the Downtown Partnership. So, Linda, would you come up and say a few words?
Sure. Thank you, Mayor. Hello, everyone. So I can't even reiterate everything that everyone has said so far, but you see that here we are in 72-degree weather today. Downtown is beautiful. We have world-class development going on with Water Street, our Riverwalk. Our whole region is fabulous, so we welcome everybody. We're so happy that we're able to celebrate all the teams that are in our Tampa Bay region. And Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucs, bring it home. We're behind you all the way. Thank you.
Amen. All right. All right. Before we bring up the main man here, I also want to recognize the leaders of our first responders, and they have incredible teams behind them. 1,700 men and women that are ensuring that our community is safe on a day-to-day basis, and also making sure that without a doubt anyone who visits our city will be safe as well. So I want to recognize Assistant Chief Ruben Delgado from the Tampa Police Department and Chief Barbara Tripp from Tampa Fire Rescue. Thank you for all you do. All right. Now let's bring up Rob Higgins, and he can give us the lowdown on all of the planning that has gone into this incredible event. Rob?
Well, I would give you all the lowdown and take 30, 40 minutes here, but I do have a cell phone that's about to explode in my back pocket. So I'll give you the abridged version really quick. Our community is no stranger to hosting the Super Bowl during challenging times. Whether it was 1991 during the Gulf War, 2009 during the recession, our community steps up when it needs to step up most. And obviously the last 12 months have been beyond challenging for each and every person I know and interact with. So you're going to have naysayers out there. They're going to say, man, the timing of this is tough. Why couldn't we get it in a normal year? The timing of this could not be any better. As Santiago referenced, from an impact standpoint economically, this will be the most hotel room nights that we've seen since the pandemic started. From an airline passenger traffic standpoint, it's already more than double what it's been on average recently. The media exposure that our good friend Santiago talked about, they're already loading in. Camera crews are already setting up their sets, the broadcast locations. We have an opportunity to tell our community's story. We haven't hosted since 2009. You guys live here, know it. Our community has changed just in the last 5 years, so let alone the last 12. So this is really a platform to share how far we've come as a community, and then obviously, equally as important, where we're going. We feel really good about where we're at from a planning standpoint. I know there's some people acting surprised that the Bucs made it. We knew it was happening the whole time, as the mayor referenced. So we've planned on this scenario. We're really excited by the scenario, the historic component of it. And naturally, we're going to roll out the red carpet for the Chiefs. They're making back-to-back trips to the Sunshine State for Super Bowls. We want to make sure each and every person involved with the effort has a truly unique experience. Speaking of experiences, we're excited with Super Bowl Experience presented by Lowe's, which will take advantage of and promote our incredible Riverwalk. The first event that the Riverwalk was really complete for was the 2017 College Football Playoff National Championship. That gave us the blueprint of sorts to be able to host these events and leverage these amazing parks and create this wonderful experience. It's outdoors, it's spaced out across nearly 3 miles, and for the very first time, it's free. hats off to the NFL for making it free. And despite all these recent changes that we've been through, and despite things going from in-person to virtual, and us being nimble and flexible and all those different things, two things have not changed and won't change. The first of which is that we're going to be great partners to the NFL. We wouldn't have the Super Bowl coming if we weren't great partners to the NFL in the first place. A lot of you may not remember LA was awarded this Super Bowl originally, and then their stadium construction fell behind, and they wanted to turn to a great partner, and we were fortunate to be in that situation to host our fifth. And then the second, which you've heard from all these incredible leaders behind me, the second piece is we're going to leverage this opportunity for our hometown. Every community in the country right now would want to crack at hosting the Super Bowl, but we're lucky enough to have it coming here. So we're going to work tirelessly to make it happen. We're going to take advantage of the impact we do see economically. We're going to take advantage of the Forever 55 and know that it's going to leave a lasting impact on our community. And naturally, we're going to step up with all the eyes of the world upon us. So thank you to all of our incredible leaders up here that have navigated us through this. I stand here on behalf of our co-chairs, Derek Brooks and Will Weatherford, who have been the ultimate leaders throughout this process as well. And we just want to thank you to all of our community ambassadors. Nearly 8,000 will help put on this event. It takes a village, and we're fortunate to have, I know we're biased, we're fortunate to have the best village out there. So thanks, everybody. We hope you enjoy everything that Super Bowl 55 has to offer.
All right. So in closing, as was stated, this is our opportunity to be on the world stage right now. And my father used to have a favorite saying. My father was quite a character. He used to say, when you're up on the dance floor and that spotlight goes around, it's only going to land on you once or twice. When it does, you need to dance your ass off. So we are climbing up on that world stage, and the one thing I can guarantee you is that Tampa Bay is going to dance like we have never danced before. Go Bucs! Any questions?
We'll do questions. Mayor, I have you were reached out today. They're disappointed with the limited capacity because of COVID, and they said they plan to storm the event to be able to watch it. How do you prepare for something like that?
Okay, this is Tampa Bay. We're not going to storm anything. We are going to enjoy this event. We're going to ensure that the entire community gets to enjoy it. We're working on some possibilities for that to happen with the NFL right now so that we can allow our residents to participate and to do it safely. So it's very exciting. I want the community to be involved. We have to ensure that we do it safely.
How are you going to ensure that this isn't a super spreader type event because all these people have to?
Yes, as I said, all of the NFL experience, all of the events are being done outside in our beautiful parks. You know, our weather, we're in the middle of winter right here, so I see everyone has their winter outfits on. So we are having all of our events outside, nice breezes, timed, limited capacity during those timed events. And so we are doing everything that we can to keep the community safe, but there's that level of personal responsibility. Everyone needs to ensure they're wearing a mask when they can't 6-foot distance separate. All right, thank you guys. Go Bucs!